Anyway, slugs are just homeless hermit crabs? Slugs are homeless hermit crabs. That's not even true. Like, what? Like, that's just not true. That sounds like you've never seen a hermit crab before. Like, what? Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Saturday night. It's been a little bit since we had one of these, and I just realized I still have the fan on. Hold on. I had the fan on because it's been very hot. Turned it off, though, just for you, so that everybody can hear my my sultry, dulcet tones. Yeah, it's been a while since we had a Saturday stream. It's been a little bit. Had tournaments and other real-life stuff going on. Did have a tournament today, but shout out to Top Deck Games. They decided to run the tournament starting at an appropriate time. What a concept. Notably, before noon. So even though I was in the finals, I still made it home before, midnight. A little hydrate action. So chat, we got some Monster of the Week to look at. I got some food in my belly. We'll see how evening treats us. Did I win? No, I got second. I got second place. I lost in the finals in game. It went to 3 games, but couldn't quite do it. It happens. It happens. My opponent played very well. They played very well. We don't need the viewer game list. We need the Monster of the Week list. Hold, please. So I didn't put a post out asking for like what games people wanted me to watch from the event. Typically what I'll do is if you participate in the event, it's like, hey, put a game you want me to view on stream on here, because then I'll try and prioritize those. But I didn't get to do that because obviously I was busy, quite wasted from Father's Day celebrations. Nice. Sunday is a work night. Oh no, not like this. Well, I'm glad it sounded like it went well for your early Father's Day. So, yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to stream because I didn't know what time I was going to get back. I was kind of expecting to scrub out of this event because I haven't played for a couple weeks because I was kind of taking it easy, that sort of thing. This is the last, as far as I know, the last tournament of the season. I did post in a couple Discords to see, hey, does anybody know if there's other stuff going on? But I kind of expect it's going to be quiet until we get to the next piece. So we'll see what happens. So in the meantime, we're going to take a look at some of these games. Let's take a look at a Potenzia game to lead off. So as we jump into everything, I do have to let everybody know ahead of time that I'm, of course, part of the content affiliate program. That means that the Phobies team does, in fact, give me coffee for producing Phobies content and providing the prizes for Monster of the Week. If you're interested in playing in our weekly tournament series, that is all set to level 1. Then hit up the Random Thoughts Discord. The links for that, of course, are in the description of this video. Likes and subscribes do, of course, help. We're also starting an async tournament series. That doesn't have prizes right now, but it does let you try out async at level 1. We're giving it a whirl. We'll see if we can keep this rolling. Let's take a look at the games. All right, I'm going to assume this is the Monster of the Week game. I'm going to assume this is the Monster of the Week game. Excuse me. We got Killer Ox, who I'm pretty sure is Oxy. I don't know, so maybe we're looking at the wrong game. We're going to watch this game anyway. Then we got Potenzia 2. Hold on, we can tell real quick. Hold please. Hold please. Level 1. That seems like it's Monster of the Week. If you're interested in Monster of the Week, of course, you can hit up the Random Thoughts Discord. Link for that in the description. Weekly tournaments. There's coffee. There you go. I could have done a better job in the beginning because, people may not even make it this far. I'm going to probably be very lazy about the editing with this one and just kind of chop it at the games, and people are going to have to skip around. They'll know what the result of the game is because they'll see the profile loading in, whatever. Sorry, everybody. I'm tired. I am tired. So we get Potenzia. We're here on Never Forever, as always. There's a custom map pool. It was Never Forever. One other small map and 2 large maps. I don't remember what they were, to be perfectly honest. I can go check, but I'm not going to. Repeller. It's fine. It's fine. Not a huge fan. It's alright. It is alright, I guess. Yo, creepy devil. Alright, alright. As we're watching this, I will let everybody know that I did start a async tournament series. There are no prizes for it. It's just kind of for bragging rights. But if you're interested in playing some async at level 1, hit up the Random Thoughts Discord. This does not seem great. I guess Potenzia can't really get through the cat, because otherwise I think Corn and Innocuous kill the repeller, right? I don't know that I love this. Does this Corn not die? Okay, you can body block with the tickles, that's fair. Alright, we're gonna prevent the movement from the Innocuous. Honestly, is Repeller back up? Repeller's not back up. Wouldn't it not have been better to put the... Oh, no, you couldn't move the... Yeah, you couldn't get the Boomer one space up. Because I was going to say, if you had it one space up, you could allow the Innocuous to move forward and continue... Excuse me, continue to pressure. We do get the tick disease into the limelight. Down goes Corn, but this creepy devil's absolutely going to be able to snipe this repeller. Is that worth it, is the question. Repeller's a big tool in Oxy's army at this stage. Like, you really needed that thing to live. And I think hanging it out there with, like, yeah, you don't know where the creepy devil is, but at the same time, it's like, you gotta be prepared. Maybe the line was just, it's somewhere and I have no idea where it is, so it could be there, it could be on the other side of the map. I don't know. But either way, creepy devil goes down, trading positively. What are we at? So this is 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're even right now. We get a little rusty action. Ugh. I'm tired, chat. You would be surprised, just sitting on your ass playing cards all day, how tired you can be afterwards. Honestly, it's mostly because my eating pattern is messed up. Boba Fett did well for me once again, but couldn't quite bring it home. Your ass must hurt. Nah, the chairs are actually nice at this place. For me, driving is all... I feel like driving does make you... There's something... Like, I don't know if it makes me tired, but it does kind of lull you to sleep. Which is obviously not good. Like, there's... If you're not... You have to... You know, if you're driving, pay attention, but, like... I don't know how truckers do it. Like, I honest to God have no idea. Tenzia picking a few things off here. Why was Gonzo pulled out? Why not? Like, honestly, I don't know. What's weird is, like, Oxy is losing this game. Potenzia is completely, up until the zap, he was completely in control, despite having triple one mover. You drive 45 hours a week? Good God. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. What is Potenzia's answer to Zappy? Temptress? Dude, why? What is it with people in Temptress lately? Like, come on. I gotta start exercising more again, chat. I've been exercising, but, like, I've been lazy the last few weeks because, like, some of my joints straight up hurt. But I could do other exercises, and I'm just not. Yo, we get the Gonzo Temptress. Boom! Is that even enough? What are we doing here? I guess you get the body block here. Body block here. Okay, cat's down. So here's the thing. I think this entire play was contingent on Potenzia going, you're going to shift and be in a bad position. What is it with people and Temptress ever? Fixed. True. Why do people use Temptress? I don't know. I mean, in this scenario, it didn't look terrible. It's a 2-mover that had electrical damage, which means that it lets you get a big chunk of damage on Zap. This Zappy's dead. This Zappy is... This Zappy is dead. What? Oh, not like this. Not like this! They done did it. They done dunked Zappy. Why? Not now, Oxy, no! No! Oh, no. No. No! Oh, my God. I'm so happy we watched that game. Oh, God. Oh, God. We're gonna let that one go. We're gonna let that one go. Sorry, Oxy. Sorry, Oxy. So we got Dama, a Doctus Lache. I was gonna say Leche, but that's not true. I'm most... you know what's funny is, like, I shouldn't be dehydrated. I drank 2 whole, like, 24-ounce water bottles today. Because I brought some to the event, and then I refilled it. While I was there, like, I bought some water and refilled it. And, like, I shouldn't be thirsty, but I am. Alright, so we got some detention action here. Little stabby going on. Triple panic point advantage. You won't stay that way for very long, but... the stabby can't remove this boomer alone, though. Obviously, the cat is there to help. And all of a sudden, 2-2. Wait, I thought Dama didn't have cassowary. Well, we're gonna get the mirrored cassowary set up here. Very plain game thus far. Nothing like the last one. Although the last one, to be fair, the excitement happened right at the end. The excitement was towards the end. Picking off the cat. Yeah, that's fine. Spud, that's a little weird. Wait, can cassowary plus corn kill the Spud? Wait, we're going after the Evo? There's no world in which you kill this, is there? Does this work at level 1? Oh my god. No, tell me this thing dies. No, are you serious? Oh, no way. Was this full health? Okay. Not like this. Down goes the Evo. Pterodactyl coming out, and this is, like, a really difficult position to come back from. You're going to end up losing this Spud. I feel like our orange player has kind of accepted defeat at this point. I mean, they just incinerated 5 keys for basically nothing. They got the cassowary, I guess. Spud is gone. Ugh. And soon to be the hopes for our orange player. There's like a fruit fly that just flew past. And it annoys me. There was a single mosquito flying around the entire event. He was harassing me the entire time. I was so mad. Like, I get it. It's summertime. There's gonna be bugs out, but, like, I hate bugs. Yeah, this just feels like our orange player kind of threw in the towel. Seems bad, man. Feels bad, man. Hevo is the follow-up. I mean, I don't know how Dama could possibly lose it from this stage. Like, you could probably skip the next 2 turns and still win. There are more important things than the stream, PVZ. There are more important things than my stream. Ah, damn. Like, why my hand hurts so fucking bad. I'm gonna say you should go to your family party rather than hang out in the stream. I appreciate you hanging out, but there are more important things in the stream. It'll be up on YouTube. That doesn't even kill the stabby. Lol. Yeah, this one wasn't exactly a great highlight, but it is what it is. It is what it is. GG. Alright, let's see what other games are on here. What other games we got? 11-turn game. Ah, Master Dark. Alien Engineer. Apparently it's the lightning round. Alright, thus far, reasonable. This seems plausible. Completely acceptable. So here's the interesting thing. If Master Dark... Get a little mad in action here, chap. If Master Dark had taken this panic point, the snowball, they could do something about this, hypothetically. I don't think... Actually, would it have mattered? What's the base health for Snowball? 700, so that's 4. No, you can only do 640 if you went, like, Snowball Jar. Which is obviously not enough. So I guess it's fine. I think you are probably better off claiming the center one, though. To begin with, the reason being is you can then retreat to the bottom one and claim that. Because now, if you send Snowball to the center, it's going to be exposed. And it quite possibly dies. Just because Alien Engineer is obviously, you know, like set up like this. Now, I would have kind of liked to have seen Alien Engineer swap the cat and the cowbell, but I don't know if it matters. Alright, Hevo to back this up. Are you going to send in the cowbell? Or not? We're just going to defend the panic point. Keep the panic points even, that's fair. This game ends in 7 turns. Innocuous, huh? I can't really, like, I don't know. I don't think... I could see the devs making a change to Attractor, right? I don't think we're going to get changes to all 3 Sentinels. The problem is, they all kind of need it. They just feel so oppressive. So, Master Dark's going to lose the cowbell without flipping the panic point. And we get a creepy devil. Is everybody just memeing with this? Why is this showing up? I don't know, chat. What do you think about Last Rites? This game, excuse me, this map feels pretty basic. Who knows what's going on here? I mean, I don't know what Master Dark is doing. Lepto, huh? To me, this kind of feels like Master Dark is not sure what to do. You know, if the creepy devil gets hit, like gets stepped on. Oh my god, does this die? Oh no, does this die? Dude, no! Why do you people hate Hevo so much? Oh, no. Dude, did you just kill the creepy devil too? Oh. Yeah, Womp Womp is right. I don't... Why does everyone hate their Hevos so much? I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know how Master Dark comes back from this position. I guess if you can get the creepy devil to connect with the Innocuous or something. If you can get the creepy devil to connect with the Innocuous, you might be okay, because then you're fighting a more fair fight. Right now, this fight is unfair, because Innocuous can poke you forever. So you need to, like, dive the Innocuous and get it off the board as quickly as possible, because otherwise you just lose. But, like, here, if Master Dark goes in on the bottom with the snowball, it's just dead. No! I'm pretty sure that was a creepy devil on the bottom. Let's pour one out for creepy devil. This was completely by accident. Well, maybe not by accident, but I don't think Alien Engineer was really, like, hunting for the creepy devil here. That's ball game. Yeah, I understand why this game is only 11 turns. That's 8 keys for nothing. Oof. Huge oof. 41 turns. Oh my god. You should still look at the 6-turn games. It'd be interesting to see what play error was. And no, I don't think that was a play error, Doc. I think that was a 6-turn game because one of the players says, I can't win, and then left. The reason I say that is because they literally said that in Discord. Congrats. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed with it, but you take what you can get, right? Can't be too unhappy with second place. Can't be too unhappy. Mirror Repeller? Was it on this map? I wonder if this is the... If you're not first, you're last. F-U-R-S-T. Shove Shark action out of Kuro. I mean, we could look at it, Doc, but I'm pretty sure it was just frustration, not because of actual plays. We'll look at it after this game. Alright, so even panic points. Obviously, neither player really wants to, I was going to say send their 1 keys in, but we're just getting a quick shot on the enemy stabby here. Double turrets. Giggles, even. You gonna lose your Shove Shark here? Probably not, right? I will say it's interesting in a lot of these events that we see more and more Clinico use out of the players that are winning. Like, there's a lot of value to be gained out of Clinico, and I see Alien Engineer in particular using Clinico a lot. I feel like you would have been better with the Shove Shark where AWOL is, so that you could threaten, like, a shove either way, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Matching the Shove Shark energy. 13 keys to 12. Frosty! I didn't know Kuro had Frosty, or I don't remember. What is Bowmangles 2.0? It's just bigger damage. Giggles is just bigger damage. Baseline. Although, oh no. Wait, the 1500? Does this have... Giggles has baseline less health than Bowmangles? Really? This feels like the Gandalf meme. I have no recollection of this place. I said Bojangles. Yeah, I know. It's a Herky-Bee situation. I don't know if this freeze is good. So the advantage here is Alien Engineer's maxed out. So Kuro will have an opportunity to pull this Frosty out. And the Frosty is pretty safe. Because, like, well, I guess that's 900 damage. Maybe it's not that safe. Alien Engineer still has 12 keys. Like, this is tough. We're just going for it now. Alright, so not killing the stabby with the AWOL, I like that, because otherwise an Alien Engineer gets to retaliate with something enormous right out of the vault. Although it couldn't, there's like nothing that could reach right now. I do appreciate this out of Alien Engineer because it's buying a lot of time. And it's also coaxing Kuro into coming way closer than they probably want to. I guess. So Shove Shark just dies, doesn't it? I guess maybe not. Well, you can hit it with a variety of different things, yeah. Yeah, chat's calling out like it's a dead shot. Ooh, going after the giggles. No. Oh, that's probably game. That's tough. I don't... I misplayed there. Could have killed Stabby with AWOL. Yes. On the previous turn, yeah. I was waiting for you to do that the whole time. Like, I called it out. I do agree, like, waiting earlier on was better. But here... kind of a tough spot at this stage. 7 keys still available for Alien Engineer. You need to get, at this point, like, another freeze, maybe 2. And I don't know that that's realistic. I mean, you can obviously freeze, but you need one that's, like, multiple phobies, multiple relevant phobies. Blue! Oh, man. I am wiped. I'm gonna sleep good tonight, chat. I hope. I had very restless sleep yesterday. I don't know that... I mean, blue, I guess, is as good as any other 1 key in this scenario. Do you have... Clinic goes... Oh, man. Wait, did you heal the... What, the stabby? Oh, no. Like, your entire team is so beat up. Ooh, I like this freeze. I like this freeze, though. Clinico's toast. Why did the Clinico have to go there? Why did the Clinico have to go there? Frosty would have died? How? It has 700 health. And this is melee. Yeah, but like... So where... Frosty would have been here. There's conveyor? Okay, yeah, so this would have ended up next to it. Okay, I gotcha. Alright, let's get back to where we were. Because, like, this freeze is great, but you kind of have to have... You need that Clinico. You have to have that Clinico. If the blue were any other... If the blue were literally any other one key, would that have been better? Like, would you been able to sneak it up there? Probably not, right? Both typing conveyor like that upset me. Fair. Honestly, this doesn't seem terrible. Oh, Stabby just died. That's not good. Without a heal, like, there's just no way for you to actually deal with the fucking Zappy, right? So we do get the blue connection. 150. This is still 5. Oh my god, that's still so much damage. To Frosty, anyway. I mean, this is a cute idea, but the writing is on the wall at this stage. You can't run it down. Kuro played this as good as possible. I think Kuro played it pretty well. I don't know about the blue pick. Wait, can Kuro win this? This is 4-1. The clock here is going to be tough. You know what the thing is? You may not be able to kill the Zappy because of the reflect damage. Like, you may just literally not be able to kill it. Alien Engineer could probably just walk this up to the heart. Can't click on the damn thing. Oh, because you suicided it in. Okay. I didn't realize it was turn 41. Yeah, I could see how the tie could happen there. That was a very tight game. It was not looking good for Kuro, in my opinion, earlier on, but there were multiple Frosty multi-freezes, which worked out very well, obviously, so GG. Alright, so Doc wanted to see the 6-turn game. I get the sense there isn't much to gather from this one. I had to be aggressive since Alien got player 2 and I wasn't going to win a stall game. True. Like, I don't know. A lot of people like transaction declined. Or not transaction declined, never forever. I mean, a lot of people like transaction declined too. And I don't know... I don't know that it's a very good map. I think it was cute and interesting because... lol, we have all this weird stuff because of all the conveyors, but... I don't know that Never Forever is actually a good map. One, two, three, four, five. This isn't dead, is it? Oh my god, is this dead? Oh no, not like this! Yeah. I guess there is something to be learned from this game, Doc. Don't send your 5 key there when your opponent, like, oh god. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. It's gonna end bad. You done did it bad. We'll look at a different Rise of Stardom game, kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum than that 6-turn game. Oh man, I am wiped, chat. I'm so tired. I don't know how I'm gonna do this at Gen Con. Like, I'm gonna be playing in a 128-person tournament, and it's like, it's gonna be bad. This is the longest Monster of the Week be. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't really tracked stats for that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing in a 128-person tournament. I'm gonna do a video on one of the dumbest Swiss rules I have ever heard in my life. And it's probably gonna be in effect for this 128-person tournament, meaning that it will start at like 10 a.m. and I won't get home until 3 in the morning if I top 8 or whatever. If I make top cut. So for people that are unaware as we're watching the marathon begin, the async event looked cool, but I need to check what I personally need to do to show up. Are you in it, Luffy? I wasn't even watching. I didn't see who joined it. I don't see you in there, Luffy. Oh, it already started. I put a start date of this morning for it, but it was really just as soon as we got 8 people, I was going to start it, so... I'll run them regularly if there's interest, but there's no prizes for those. Oh, for the future ones, yeah. I mean, if people are interested, I'll run them, because it, like... It doesn't cost me anything to run them. Other than aggravation, but... Get a little boopage to poison the cap. Preview, what's the rule? Okay, so here's the rule. For anybody who's been in Monster of the Week or Fright Night or any of the tournaments I run Swiss tournaments. If you played in card game tournaments or chess tournaments, you know what Swiss tournaments are. It's the minimum number of rounds required to end up with a single undefeated based on the number of participants, and it scales. So it goes up. It goes from 8 to 16. Every time you increase in this fashion, you add 1 extra round. So 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, etc. These are 128-person events, which means it will be 7 rounds. 7 rounds of best 2 of 3 at 55 minutes each. Then there will be a cut to either top 32, top 16, or top 8. We don't know because they haven't actually said what it is, but they said there's prizes to top 32, so presumably it's cut to top 32, and with 128 people, like, that doesn't seem unreasonable. And then they play off in a single elimination playoff until you get a winner. Here's the rule for the way Fantasy Flight does their Swiss events, because we've all bubbled out at a Swiss event before, right? Like, it's cut to top 8, you end up in 9th place because of, like, 0.1% tiebreaker somewhere, and then somebody else makes the cut and you don't. It happens. And sometimes it's the other way around, where you make the cut and somebody else doesn't. It sucks because you have no control over your tiebreakers. You don't get to choose who you play against. So, like, if your opponents do poorly, it hurts your tiebreakers. In their infinite wisdom, their answer is this. Anyway, slugs are just homeless hermit crabs? Slugs are homeless hermit crabs. That's not even true. Like, what? Like, that's just not true. That sounds like you've never seen a hermit crab before. Like, what? No, they're not. How is... No, a slug is a homeless snail. Wait, what? What planet are we on? What planet are we on, chat? No big brain. Get out of here. I'm going to revoke your channel point redemption privileges. No big brain. Get out of here. I want to time you out for that. The hilarious thing is if you end up in that single limb situation where an XO has to be in the bracket, that means the entire X rounds of Swiss are meaningless. Just straight up... Yeah. Yeah. At a certain point, it's kind of like... Okay, if we're going to play an extra round, why don't we play 20 extra rounds? Like, why don't we play round robin with 128 people? Like, you have to pick a point where you cut it off. And now we're just tacking stuff on for the sake of it. I know we're not talking about the game at all, but this is a 40-turn game. We're still only like a quarter of the way in. A little over. Big brain like his Fontaine plays. Like, I swear to God, I didn't know what you were referencing, Goofy, but apparently, I don't know, PvZ. People, until the devs do something or ban it. I would love to see a player protest where players sign up and just refuse and force a bracket so the company spends an entire day's venue rent on. That'll never happen, but like that would be adorable. Allegedly, the reason, somebody was telling me this today, the reason Fantasy Flight does not allow intentional draws, and this is arguably the most asinine thing I've ever heard. When they were doing X-Wing events, or one of the other minis games, one of the Star Wars minis games, this is years ago, they had a big tournament, and then in the last round, all of the top players intentionally drew, because they're like, well, if we all draw, we all make it. So the last round was quote-unquote meaningless, and that pissed off all the spectators. Which is like, suck it up. I don't care. Okay, so here's an actual Phobies question for you. I assume you cannot do this, but I don't have any of the visible Phobies. If you, say, Creepy Devil had moved to where Gravedigger is, and then Bo Mangles killed Boomer, does Bo Mangles still get pulled? I presume it does, since this allows things to occupy the same space. But I don't know for sure. Look at the look on Beauty's face. Even Beauty's confused by this. I imagine it treats itself like a trap. That's what I expect. $500 league skin champ, up to 30% ban rate. Gamer's gonna make a change. I hope all these people that are banning it are just ruining their own games. Because, like, imagine how many people actually spent the $500. It can't be that many. I hope that League of, like, Riot releases 1,000 more $500 skins. I hope they do. I hope they have 10 of them for every champion. Like, don't get me wrong, if the skin is not worth $500, like, it looks bad, okay, I get it. Like, it's... complain about it. But why are you, like... I don't know. It seems like just such an idiotic protest to me. Also, Potenzia feels like they're way, way ahead here. Like, El Axel still has 15 keys. Obviously, the creepy devil's gonna die. Well, then again, Potentia, like, well, they're half hard health. This cassowary's been down here for, like, the last 5 seasons. I've survived 12 winters in the south of this map. What is this cassowary doing? Panic point advantage. Blue guy. So I did have one of the Star Wars players say that they've been watching my Phobies videos because they're entertaining. Like, they're watching the viewer game videos. They're like, I know nothing about the game, but it's fun to watch the game. And I'm like, well, there you go. Maybe we'll get them in. If they see this, let me know in the comments. They know who they are. It was the guy who beat me in the finals. I did have somebody come up and give me a hug today, and they're like, oh, one of your deck tech videos got me 5th place at an event this week. I'm like, that's awesome. It felt good. It felt good. Phobies is a pretty chaotic game. Yeah, like, what's interesting to me is I don't feel like... I mean, okay, you're never gonna... If you don't know what the Phobies do, like, if you have no idea, you're not gonna be able to tell, like, the relationship between the Phobies. You know what I mean? Like, you have no idea, if you don't know the game, that Beauty does more damage than Raucous. I mean, maybe, because it, like... Beauty and Blasto are, like, physically bigger, so okay, those guys do more damage. But, like, the attack animation from Gravedigger looks like it should do a ton of damage, right? So, I do wonder when people watch it, like, what exactly... And this is not, like, oh, what could they possibly be confused by? But, like, what part of Phobies is confusing? Because I think that's important to know to try and improve the game and the systems within the game as somebody who's on the outside looking in and has literally no clue. What is confusing? I think it's the opposite, because either you know enough to know that you have nothing, or you know enough to not care if someone outlevels you. Hey, I like your video. It was a pretty decent consolation prize. Yeah, it felt good. It felt good. There's a middle ground, but that's not demographics. That's not a demographic I've never heard talk about. Wait, what? I'm a little confused to what you're trying to convey, Luffy. There's a middle ground, but that's not a demographic I've ever heard talked about. A middle ground between what? See, I think you're talking more about new players to the game that have actually played the game, Luffy, unless I'm misunderstanding you. I'm looking more at players that, like, they've never logged into the game. They've never seen it. Oh, you've seen companies focus on new players or hardcore, not the in-between? I think to a degree, like, if you are semi-casual, semi-competitive, like, you are in that middle stage. Uh-oh, hold on. Hold, please. Alright, fair. If you're in that middle ground, where you're not a completely new player, and you don't even play the game sort of thing, and you're not the heavily invested player, I think the assumption is, for the most part, that, like, any system that gets added that asks you to be more engaged is trying to pull you to that ground. Because, obviously, the game, any game, wants you to play it more. They want you to be in there more because you're more likely to spend money. I don't know... Like, I can't think of an example where, like, what would a system even look like that would exist for the purpose of... Why are we doing this? Wouldn't it have made more sense to put the I guess. I feel like it would have made more sense to put the damage on the, yeah, I guess this is probably better, because then it has to be the Jin Sting that comes after it. But I don't even know what a system would look like that would encourage... like, it would exist to benefit the middle ground player as opposed to onboarding and maintenance. Because they all are kind of just degrees of hardcore, you know what I mean? A Wham? Nope. Get a double kill there. When's the next podcast? I don't know, probably like a month from now. My original point was more towards new players trying to digest the game. They have so little that it can't possibly be complicated, but once you get enough collection, start digesting content, you kind of put yourself back at the bottom. True. I mean, TCGs are a different beast. I like card games compared to, say, board games because you can do it in chunks. Like, you don't have to try and drink the ocean with card games. But you kind of have to with a board game, because otherwise you just literally never start playing. I can't believe this Gravedigger is still alive. Holy crap. Guy's been eating his Wheaties. So we're 36 turns into this, and I don't think I've really talked about the game at all. So, my bad, everybody who's here for Phobies content. We'll watch a couple more games, and then I probably will go on a tirade about this idiot rule. Has anything happened? It's been slowly, like, Potenzia picking stuff off here and there. And them, like... There isn't enough mobility and hasn't been for some time on our orange player side to actually try and, like, recap these points, so they're forced into trying to fight, and then they didn't have the team to fight. And it was just all over. There was a point where our orange player had 15 keys, and it was Beauty and Blasto and all this stuff, and then the 15 keys are gone. We're making Chomp channel his inner old man powers? What power would that be? I meant to ask my wife earlier if she wants me to dye my beard because I have gray hairs or not. It's weird. The more content that exists, the more free stuff you have to give away for onboarding, right? The game requires the ability to make decisions to functionally play. A smaller collection restricts those decisions in an expanding field of decisions, and it is likely not restricted to the decisions that matter. Are you talking in general or specifically Phobies? I think it's probably shades of true for both scenarios, but could be different. I feel like if your heart is dying and you can't take points when losing, you pull erratic back. There's a level of, I think people don't want to surrender for pride, but we got to move past that. It's okay. What's funny is there are triple mechanicals here, and I'm very curious to see if this erratic dies. Because Gonzo has to be active at this point. I think to your point, Atona, that specifically for Phobies, I think that there is, for every 10 games you lose here, there's one where the enemy lets your erratic clap the entire team. True. It would have been funny if there wasn't enough damage to kill the erratic, and it's like, oh, just sacrifice my whole team. Oops. GG. So to your point, Atona, I do like this is going to be a problem for Phobies in particular going forward. As Phobies get added and the acquisition method is just heinously nightmarish, you have to have a way to allow for people to get stuff to catch up. And yeah, you're going to have to give away more stuff. I just don't see a way around it, given the current model. This game doesn't have a payoff for going in on a tribe. Going triple mechanical is just a gimme. Yeah, there is a payoff for tribal synergy right now. There's one. It's bad, but there is one. All right, so this is Driffins versus Dama. I think Driffins is new to the tournament scene, so we're going to take a peek at one of their games. Looks like they have a particular game plan in mind, going with a 1-1. Try and commentate more on the actual game chat. They're new? Well, I mean, they're stress level 90, so they can't be that new. I mean, new to tournaments, maybe. Alright, Dama going in to take out this Tickles. I don't hate it, mostly because, like, these are not useless phobies here. The things that you use to kill it. You can get value out of each of these. But the positioning here with the Jin Sting means that this Stabby is in a tough spot. Or is it? Looks like we're going for it. We're going to beat up the Jin Sting. Ooh, a little creepy action. Creep in response to this is kind of interesting. I mean, I get it. This is very interesting, because you're trading the Jin Sting for the Stabby. That seems like the opposite of what you want to do. And now the creep comes in, is going to poison the Stabby. I mean, you do have a triple panic point advantage. As orange, I mean, here. So you can pick some stuff off like this, but you do need a body block for the jar. The cassowary comes in and cleaves it. K9000, huh? Boom. Alright. Seems okay. Chad, I feel like I dislocated my wrist again. I don't know if it's actually carpal tunnel or if I dislocated my wrist again. It kind of feels like I did, but it's not as bad as I remember. I remember it feeling more numb than this. Ooh, a little bad omen action. And with the positioning on this jar and the cassowary having to pull back, like, I know there's 7 turns but like, this game is over, right? I don't feel like there's any way for our blue player to stop this. Although the panic point pressure is off, so there is that. Six keys to 7 remaining. See, coin toss, winner pick, starting position. Yeah, I didn't write up rules for the async tournament because I was just gonna... I kind of... Like, the coin toss, for example, who gives a shit? It doesn't matter. Like, it matters, but, like, that's not the part that I'm worried about here. Wait, what? Why did you do that? All right, so you can't kill this turn, even if you go all in as orange. Okay, now you can, possibly. Wait, did they not... Why didn't they power down with... oh, because it's down. They had already done it. I thought it was back up. Wait, is bees up? Oh, man. What a way to lose. No. Bees! Got him with the bees, chat! Dropping the bees on him. GG. Alright, alright. That was actually way closer than it felt like it was going to be. Or I thought it was going to be. Bees! Oh, bees action there. Bees! Bees action. Let's take a look at another Kuro game. A Kate Rock. We got another Driffins game. We're going to look at Kuro here on Rise to Stardom. Down horrendous for a new Kate Rock. I got to find something. I'll have to find something. Like, I bought a bunch of, like, music that I could use. Through Humble Bundle a while back, and that's part of where Kate Rock came from. I'll have to see what else there is. Shove Shark Shenanigans. That's what we're gonna get today. Alright, that's actually pretty clever there, Kuro. That's cute. That's adorable. Yo, you are all about the giggles today. Did you just get this phobia or something, Kuro? All about that giggles. Dehydrated. Very dehydrated, chap. I'm a little... It's weird. I kind of am going to retire this deck that I played today, but I'm not. Because the deck is still going to be very good after the second set, but I feel like it... I don't know. It feels weird that now, like, the season's over. I'll probably be playing other stuff from now until the next set comes out in early July. Okay, real talk. I've seen way more one-movers on this map than I ever expected. In the last few games. Yep. Clever play. Wait, does Bo Mangle's arm become detached when he attacks? Also, because Giggles looks like his arms become detached. Dual streamer? I wish there was a client for this game, for Star Wars. I've talked about it before, that, like, there are unofficial clients, but... I don't know. So nothing, other than the cute bachelor push, we haven't really seen anything out of the Shove Sharks or anything else. Oh, for Phobies. We haven't had one of those in a long time. Not making a new card. I don't think it is, Atona. I don't think it's a mistake. Like, what card game, other than DBZ, what card game even has done that? All the ones that have digital clients, especially good ones, are pre-existing games that already have an entrenched player base. I don't think there's a single card game that has made it or failed based on their digital client. Somebody else said something similar the other day about Well, why wouldn't they have a digital client? It's like, because they don't need it. Alright, we get a push with the bow. Not enough to kill the goddamn Spud. Ooh, I like it. We get the snipe on the jar. Koro, putting in work. Alright. Shove Shark. Here you go. I would assume more people play DBZ digitally than physically. I also assume the overlap in player base is quite small. Overlap between digital and physical players? I think there's just not very many people that play it. Full stop. Mostly because Bandai sucks. They might be worse than Fantasy Flight, which is saying a lot. Kuro with the Frosty. When did Kuro get Frosty? We haven't seen Kuro games in a while. Kuro hasn't been able to play in the tournaments a lot lately, but I don't remember Frosty in Kuro's repertoire. Yeah, if the player base for physical were also digital, they wouldn't be selling their code cards. Would they? Because, like, I play Pokemon physically, but I've also bought code cards. Rocket Man ability, but ranged in a line. Yeah, it's just like, hey, what if Rocket Man, but good? What if Rocket Man were good? Crazy thing to think, isn't it? And yet we see another Zappy as the response. It's weird, like, I mean, obviously these people have Zappy in their collection, but is Zappy the appropriate answer to Frosty? Especially on this map? I don't know. If I were buying packs for DBZ and I intended to play digitally, I use my pack codes. Yes, but so here's the use case. If I were playing physically, I wouldn't be buying packs, but that's besides the point. Most do. That's how the model works. I don't know. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z Fusion World. I honest to God don't know if that's true, Atona, about most people buying packs. I mean, casual players I'm sure do, but they're probably not the people we're talking about. The people that, like, somebody has to crack the boxes to get the singles, and then therefore they will have a ton of codes to sell. And there's value for a player who's playing primarily physically to buy codes on the cheap in order to be able... Oh my god, this freeze! It's the Ice Age, chat! That was actually sick, the Graylien play, as I'm yapping about economics. So the point is that there's value for, like me, to buy Pokemon TCG codes so that I have enough stuff in the digital client to grind a ton of games to test, quote-unquote, properly for the physical one. And it gives me a lot more variety, like, because at least for Pokemon, the codes are like 15 cents. I'm talking, like, if you put in $100, you probably have, like, 100% of the cards online. And then, because of the way the system works, you'll continue to get more. So, I don't know. Either way, Kuro, with the savage Ice Age play. There's no way we watched this game. Did we? On this map? Did we watch this one? Hold on, I'm looking at the other event. No, we couldn't have. They didn't play in the other one. No, we didn't watch a corn on this map. John, I watch a lot of Phobies. Like, I lose track sometimes. I watch a lot of Phobies. Get a little Hevo. What do we got? I mean, Alien engineered several very, very quick games across these events. I have been considering limiting participation in the events to like 1 per person per week so that we can try and get more people in. I'm not sure that's necessary yet. Yeah, chat, it 100% feels like my wrist. I don't know what the hell. It's got to be carpal tunnel. I used to laugh about it, but like now I'm probably gonna have to wear the damn brace all the time. Is Alien Engineer giving up their Hevo? Something tells me the answer is no. Alien Engineer just daring Potenzia to do anything. It's like, you can have one of these phobies, but I'm going to kill 3 of them in retaliation. I guess this works. Take the Inoculus down. Like, that's a good pick. Wait, are you going to leave the Inoculus only attacked once, right? Okay, I was going to say, you can't... I don't think you want to leave it there. Alright, so a decent counterattack here from Potenzia. Obviously, Alien Engineer is going to get a ton of value out of the Klepto. Wait, do you lose the Klepto? Oh, no! Really? Oh my god, chat, like... That actually hurts. Physically. What? Sure, I guess. I don't think this is enough damage, is it? Yes, it is. Klepto, once again, going to get enormous value. Oh, man. Like, this is just brutal. Alien Engineer was on their game this week. Not that they aren't on any other week, but, like, absolutely pulverizing people. Yo, the halfy kill. Boom. Got him. Oh, my God. The carnage. Alien Engineer with 10 keys still. Affy just being a jerk. Yeah, I kind of see it. Very interesting games this week, like I said, at the front. Hit up the Random Thoughts Discord for details for all the tournaments, but that's going to do it for this time. So as always, everybody, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and tune in next time for more Random Thoughts.